Hello everyone and welcome to Control. Today, as you can see, we are wearing the P6 suit. It is an interesting suit, but a bit boring. Anyway, we're gonna wear it until this part is ending, so let's see. Let's talk to Emily Pope before we continue
How are
with
you
the
doing,
mission.
Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still... human? Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
Okay, so nothing about the P7 suit yet. Let's see. Let's talk again.
Hi, Jesse.
Okay, so nothing about it then. Anyway, working with Darling.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Anyway, studying Dylan.
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely Hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other Hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
I suppose. Anyway, then we have Jesse.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I believe that the
I should
Hiss
get going.
is actually
Yeah, let me hold you
somehow,
up.
and considering what she said about them saying through and something time, I believe they might be traveling through time to another other time, places in time. Of course, that's all just a wild guess. I have no idea, actually, what they are, or anything else about them. Anyway, fast travel to here somewhere. Where was it again? This location, transit corridor. And here, by the transit corridor we are, and we are gonna go backwards a bit here, this way. As I expected, that after having cleansed, whatever, done to the control point, this place came to view. Hidden discovery, hidden location. Some entropic echoes. What is here? Entropic echo. Typewriter page supplement. Oh nice, finally. And typewriter page AI83KE. Background. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigations sector. The page had been pushed into the motel corridor from under the door, with the symbol of a spiral, redacted. Appendix. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire, how can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The indefinable words in the scratched out portion, falls, bright falls, hunting, wake, Alan Wake, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you've been warned. Oh, the ocean, I believe it's not a lake, it's an ocean. Anyway, I like it. All of this. I'm gonna read all Bright Falls things. Anyway, now we are gonna go to the whatever ordinary orb, as long as we can get there. Let's see. We should probably.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. There's a
There we are. Okay, so kill that guy. Oh god damn it. I have a feeling that there are still more enemies here. There we go, one down. Let's see this side. I don't think there is anything here, but might as well check it out. Yeah, nothing. And we can't get up there by jumping, unless we jump from this thing. But I still wanna check these places out, just in case, you know. Let's jump here. Well, let's go this way, actually. Down here, check this place out. A quick round. Got me. Run around a bit. Bridge operations. Operation. What is this place then? Oh, here is a box. What does this box give us? Also, I believe I've been forgetting. No, I do have all of them. Okay, let's just take down some of these trash then. There we go. And what about here as well? Yeah, might as well take some of these out. These two are the same. These three are the same. 16, 16. Yeah, those are all pointless things. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, let's go to the bridge controls. And also here are the still is whatever mold. Anyway, here is a document.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these.
Yeah, there is a way, but just a moment. Now we have this thing. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me. That's who. And do you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. So it was... all of the teeth were in different boxes.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Yeah, possibly. Let's see. Wait. I don't... oh, here. A button. I ran right past it.
It won't rotate.
That thing there. Anything else? I don't think we can kill that thing.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Okay, on this side this time. There we go. Now wait a bit longer, and I don't see any more mold. So we'll wait on this side. Unless we could... oh, yeah, we can't go there. We can only go here. So let's go. There is a box here. A transit corridor north. Okay, remote thoughts. And again, I believe there is nothing else here interesting. What is that? Oh. Okay. That will not open. So we go this way. And nothing so far. Let's see. There are gonna be enemies here. I know that. For sure. This feels like a place that should be filled with enemies. No? Seriously? Oh, what? Come on now. There you go. So anything on this side? Nope. There might actually be at the end of here. Weird ass screaming anyway. And nothing here. Yeah. Okay, so we can just leave. Unless we have something here. A box. What is this thing? Emergency light. Interesting. And behind here, nothing. Ah, damn it. Wait, can we actually get there then? No, wait, there is a box there. There must be a way in. Oh! I didn't actually expect that to work. But it did. Interesting. That opens a lot more hidden things here on this game. I don't know if there are any more hidden things like that, but still. Let's go. Nothing interesting. No boxes or anything. And enemies are gonna be here, most definitely. Do that. Take this one. Throw it there, and executive personnel, whatever, protection. Oh, there is one as well. Good. Okay. Let's see. There we throw. And what was that supposed to do? Just put on lights or what? Okay. Let's see. This way again. There is a... wait. What is this thing here? Oh, no, before we go there, there is a door here as well. Oh, neat. Anything else? What are we supposed to do with this thing then? Not supposed to use that, apparently. Nothing there. Let's leave this thing here for now. And go up. Up we go. P7. Jesse Baden, or Jesse Dylan Baden. If you believe that story that Dylan was telling. Interesting. What is up with this? No! that was close. Okay, finally killed it. Oh, come on. What is this guy? There we go. I'm not seeing anything this side, but have we been here? I feel like we have, but at the same time, no. Okay, oh, we are supposed to go that way. So let's see. There should be something else here, right? Oh, box and something below here. Airplane evaluation order. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this. You guys can read it. Way too much redacting also. I don't like redacting things. Well, it depends on how you use the redacting. For example, if you redact things that you already know that, or do not know what to write in and just decide to redact, that's dumb in my mind. Out of the way. This guy. What is this? Ordinary of stage 1A, I believe. Let's see this thing. There we go. Yeah, 1A. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF. Interview 2002. The house was empty, no one lived in there. We played in a lot, it was our secret playhouse. JF. Therapy session 2010. Oh, Jesse Faden and Dylan Faden. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg. Missing. It was mean he had asthma. Tom. Note, likely Tom Barlow. Missing. And his gang. Freddy. Note, likely Frederick Barchwell. Missing. Hugo. Note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play DF Interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide designated designation house. Also, who is this Neil then? Oh no, not Neil, but Hugo. If no one knew of him, or there was nothing on him. That even the foundation. Oh, again, I'm starting to mix this and SCP-Foundation. Anyway, America Overnight. Let's see this thing.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there.
Okay, so
We'll be right back.
there we see how they made them look like insane people.
Listening to America Overnight.
Or at least made them think that they were. Ordinary summary, or whatever I was trying to say. Anyway, ordinary summary. Event summary. An orb occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power. Slide Projector ID OOP-15. Why is it OOP? Object of power. Isn't it supposed to be an... what is it? One of those other ones. Anyway, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector or projected image opens doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 13th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP-15 case file, and Darling presentation or redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site at September 14th. The orb had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector, and the slides which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Okay, so they do have a year's difference in age, Dylan and Jesse. Still, it could potentially be that... I don't know what to say anymore. My theory was thrown out anyway. Altered world event.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there is something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Okay then, that's interesting. Or is it? I don't know. Anyway, let's see this thing here. Orbs. Ordinary orbs. Whatever. Let's see. Here we have it. 4A. Witness testimony. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil had said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I goddammit. I think he liked being a dog. DF. And that's just evil way of putting it. Anyway, the projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. JF, therapy session 2010. Jessie said Jessie said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at schools. DF, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designated hand SID 36 is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated Dog Neil. Aid dash 1993 Oh, god damn it, that's a hard number to say. 19,930. That's fine.
Unknowable forces intruding upon our world.
Anyway, what a weird thing. Oh, more enemies. And I missed. Oh, come on now. That's just evil. There we go. Anything else? There are some... Oh, here, we have something.
Annual evaluation of...
Dylan evaluation. Where is it? Ah, goddammit. Now I need to find it. Oh, there it is.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
What kind of power did Dylan even have? I still don't know that.
Of Dylan Faden, formerly P6.
Anyway, that is interesting still. But I do believe that we're gonna end the part here. But still, I find it quite interesting that Dylan and whatever these things are. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I feel like I'm forgetting something that I was thinking of saying, but still. Thank you for watching, leave a like, subscribe and share this video as it would help out the channel quite a bit. And on the next part I will have another outfit, which is the last one we have at this point. So anyway, have a nice day and I'm out. See ya. Bye.